Thank you, Presiding Officer. The SNP is engulfed in scandal. Police Scotland are following the money. Arrests have been made, resignations have been rapid, front pages have been lurid, the wheels of justice are turning. But this is actually quite a familiar story. For decades, the Scottish Labour Party arrogantly viewed Scotland as its fiefdom, its iron grip unbreakable, no matter how badly they behaved or how poorly they performed. And we know what happened. People grew sick of being taken for granted. They finally rejected the sleaze and corruption, and Labour went the way of the dinosaurs. Self-righteous SNP politicians like Nicola Sturgeon were the noisiest critics. Unfortunately not. I've only got 4 minutes, I'm sorry. Their party would be different. Scottish politics would be cleansed, was their pious pitch. Honesty, integrity and transparency were the buzzwords. Dear, dear me, look at where we are now. These past 16 years of SNP rule have been a disaster for our country. This is a single-issue party which is perpetually distracted by their incoherent obsession of breaking up the United Kingdom. A party with all the power in the hands of Nicola Sturgeon and her husband. A party which does not tolerate reasonable questions from its own people. A party which thinks nothing of destroying those who do not toe the line. In recent weeks, I've seen SNP members in a state of shock. Party unity shattered. They've been put in the spot and forced to pick a team. One newspaper identified the following 7 factions: the Yousaf loyalists, the Forbes followers, the Sturgeon establishment, the Westminster wing, the Rebel Alliance, who I believe sit up the back, the Watchers, and indeed the sheep. Now, many in the SNP are trying to tell us that this is private party business, that this has nothing to do with Parliament or government. Well, they are wrong, because this toxic culture of the SNP has been allowed to infect St Andrew's House and Holyrood. We have government which operates by 3 main principles: secrecy, spin and self-preservation. Deprive the public of information while preaching about transparency, mislead the public while preaching about integrity, and when cornered, when evidence of wrongdoing and corruption are laid bare, respond with aggressive deflection and deception. Now, let's talk about accountability. This government acts as if it answers to no one. Even the Auditor-General for Scotland is impeded in his work, unable to access critical yet basic financial data. Everyone else is blamed. Colossal and costly failures usually result in promotion, not the sack. Look no further than Humza Yousaf. The SNP has forgotten that principles matter. Values of honesty and integrity are gone from this government. The only values they are interested in are the ministerial salaries of Humza Yousaf's continuity cronies. What is now clear is that SNP politicians have absolutely no right to wag their fingers at anybody else. Just like the pigs in George Orwell's Animal Farm, the SNP now looks no different to Labour. These scandals have exposed an out-of-touch governing class of careerists and chancers. They could travel Scotland in their mysterious motorhome, but they will never find the moral high ground. They're as transparent as the painted-on windows of the ferry launched by Nicola Sturgeon. They've lost their way, and if political justice is done, they will also lose the power which they take for granted. Thank you.